Godspeed to the Speedy tribe. Y'all are now back, tuned in to another episode of the Now What podcast. I'm your host, Speedy Shepherd, and I have a very, very special guest here. Someone who is stamped in this city of Passaic. Someone who has climbed his way to the mountaintop as one of Passaic's best athletes ever. And that's no fluff, you understand? This is a great young man. Me and this kid grew to have a very strong bond throughout the years. I know when I first met him, he was like, yo, who is this short dude barking orders at me? And who is this dude coming with this energy? And he didn't know. But I'm pretty sure he knows now, and I'm pretty sure our relationship is solidified, man. And
certified for life.
For life. And this kid, man, Justin Griffin, that's who he is. Passaic's very own, Passaic's best. And the future of what a lot of these athletes are looking and aspiring to be like. This is the man, the myth, the young legend. My nephew, my godson. Welcome to the show, man.
Good.
Appreciate you. How you feeling? How you feeling today?
Great. Great.
Yeah.
This little podcast.
I'm glad to have you here, man. You are long time coming. I waited for this very moment. I just want you to give a quick background of who you are as a young man and what you had to do to get to this point in your life, man. So first, you were born and raised where at?
I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida.
I
was born over there. I think I came out here when I was like 11 or 12. 11 or 12 for sure.
So you really Gator, like you a Gator, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You a real Gator. You ain't no Indian.
Nah.
Okay, I see you.
Now I am, but it's always 407 for life.
No,
Yeah, came out here when I was like 12 years old. Never picked up a football until Jersey. I've been playing basketball my whole life. It was just a really big change for me. Coming from basketball to football. Yeah, that's really where it all started, though.
Yeah, that's what's up. And even with that being the case, right? Like, you had sports that served as an outlet. Why was it such an outlet for you? Because everybody see you as this athlete, everybody, but they don't know Justin Griffin, the actual person. They don't know who you really are on the inside, They don't know the things that you have gone through, People don't know what you had to fight through daily, day in and day out to express yourself on the playing field, right? Or on the track, on the football field. Like, they don't understand that, right? But just give a quick background of just how you got through the things you got through growing up.
Well, I always see sports as like a distraction from, my living standards at home, because growing up, it wasn't the best, we actually came to New Jersey because, in Florida, our house got flooded, we had nowhere to go, car to car, house to house, and we came up here. And our grandma actually gave us a house, to be in until we get our stuff together and stuff. And I'm so keen on sports because it takes me away from all that stuff. At home is crazy. It's a single mother in the house. Never had a father until now, of course. I never had a father in my life, so it was just always me, her, and then 3 of my other siblings. Anaya, Victor, Adam. And it was just I could see it in her face that it was very hard. So I feel like this is just my ticket out. So I look at football and track, I'm really good at these things. So I could really take it far. So I would just see it as a distraction for sure.
And an outlet for the most part.
Yeah.
To get you through what you had to get through. So you come to Passaic, you play for the Chiefs. The owner of that is no one other than your father,
Henry Rhodes.
Jr. Yeah, so you ain't got to say his government though. He gonna be mad when you see that, right? So him being the person that he was in your life, right? Like him being this male figure, strong male figure. You never had a strong male figure like that, and for him to come into your life and kind of take you under his wing, how meaningful was that to you?
Honestly, it felt really good to have a male figure that I could, look up to. Because I never had that ever in my life. So it's just it was a little change for me, though. It was a little different. I'm getting told, what to do by another man. It's just It was kind of weird at first, but it's just love after, like, he seen something in me that, like, he knew that I really didn't have nothing going on for myself. And he took me under there and he just guided me through the whole way. And he was on me a lot. Like, I'm talking about every day. And I mean, he still lives to this day, obviously. But he was, it's a great feeling to, like, have just a random figure just come into my life, which is all thanks to God. I'm very, very, very appreciative that he, came through and seen, like, this kid gonna be something, like. And, he did it for his own sake, too. Like, he didn't even have to do that. Like, he did it out of his own, like, feelings, and that's my guy. That's my guy.
Shout out Henry. Shout out Henry. He over there right now coaching the kids with football right now. So, he's always within the vicinity or facility. So, with that being the case, since you got into football, you started playing for Cap. You said, okay, this is a sport that I really like, right? How old were you when you first started playing football? 11 or 12?
I was 11. Actually, funny story. I was outside playing basketball at number 8 school, Pulaski Park.
Yeah.
And Rico, he came up there and he was like, yo, like, you want to play some ball? I'm like, I don't know yet. And then I looked at my little brother. He was like, so then we just got up and started playing football for the Passaic Chiefs. And I enjoyed it, I mean, even though first year, it's just like, who is this kid? I really wasn't getting, like, a little touch until Henry seen, like, yo, like, why is he not at running back right now? I went to the A team. I balled out. Like, I was going crazy out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I would never thought that I'd be here playing football stuff.
When did you realize that you were fast?
I realized when I was fast, my 8th grade year.
Yeah.
I think I broke one tackle. And I just went straight to the outside and I was just gone. I'm like, oh crap! Well, I didn't know I was that fast.
Yeah.
That's when I really was like, oh, like I mean, I always knew I was gonna be like a fast kid because I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
We run with no socks on, no shoes on, just catching rabbits and stuff.
Yeah.
Catching lizards. So it's just like I always knew I was gonna be a fast kid.
Yeah. Look at Eddie. This is my other nephew right here. What's up? What's up, Neff? How you doing, man? You on the podcast. You made the podcast. Say hello to the people on the podcast. What's up? How you doing? You chilling? Introduce yourself, man. Come here. Come here, man. Come right here. Introduce yourself.
I think everybody know.
Everybody know you already?
Yeah, I'm Eddie.
That's my twin.
That's my boy right there. So you realize you were fast. Why you ain't gonna tell me about the story when you got chased by the Chihuahua? Or you ain't gonna tell the story? You not gonna tell the story?
Let me tell y'all, right? So I was like 9 and I was outside just like playing basketball. Out of nowhere, it was like 2 Chihuahuas. I'm scared of them. Like, that's my biggest fear is Chihuahuas. But I love dogs though. He started chasing me and I was running so fast, bro. I kid you not, I swear to God, I ran on water. Like, I ran on water, I swear.
That's hard to believe, bro. I don't know.
It was like a little puddle. No. It was like a little, it's like that little, a lake that just like, it's just literally a grass and just water there.
Yeah.
I ran through it, bro. I promise.
When you told me about that, I didn't believe it at first, but
bro, nobody believe it, bro. I swear, I ran on
he
water.
ran on water, he says. Justin Griffin ran on water, he says.
Yes, bro. And I'm gonna forever live with that. I ran on water. I swear to God, I ran on water.
Nah, I don't believe that. But look, I believe that to you. That's a folklore story that you're going to be telling your kids, your grandkids. You're going to be telling everybody, how fast you were that you ran on water.
I ran on
all right? So when you got to high school as a freshman, the standards you had to live up to and the people that you had to come behind, like Mills and everybody else, right? Like your freshman year, you come to Passaic High School. What was your thoughts?
Different. It was a whole different environment. Like seeing the Chiefs, seeing like youth ball is way different. Like the whole speed is just different.
Mm-hmm.
So I got out there. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like my class, we was frying the seniors.
Mm-hmm.
Like we made it look easy out there. Like practice, we was giving everybody like bell.
Yeah.
Everybody. Like we was making the freshman team look like the varsity team. Like it was. Like, but after those little, practices, I felt like the game was just a little bit easier.
Yeah.
It was a little bit easier. I actually played corner my freshman year. Like, I started corner on varsity.
DB.
Yeah, and I think I had like 3 PVUs, and I almost had like a pick too.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, like that really wasn't my spot though.
Yeah.
Cause
yeah.
like there was this one running back from what's that team? It was a blue team. He was big, bro.
Belleville?
Nah, it was what's that team called?
We played them?
Yes, not last year.
Not Barringer.
Yes, it was.
It was Barringer?
It was
Milburn.
Milburn, there you go. Running back. I'm talking about he like 6'2", 230. I tried to tackle him, I bounced off his legs.
Yeah.
That's when I knew like, yeah, defense wasn't for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, I mean, I looked up, well, I still do, like I look up to Mills, you know, cause he was my like senior back. So I'm taking his game, like I'm really like watching him. So I feel like Mills really like Mills, he taught me a lot.
Mills taught you a lot?
Like, he taught me a lot and he don't even know it. Like
Mm.
he taught me how to like cut. Cause like I'm watching him like Mills, like he just go. Like, mind you, he my size and he hitting the holes like he 6'3", 230. I'm like, yeah, I gotta take his game. Like, yeah, I took a lot of his game.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out Mills.
Yeah, we're
Sick legend, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
So your sophomore year come, right? And, you know, Mills gone, everybody else gone, and the next man up is you. How you feel about that?
It definitely was like it was a, you know, again, it was a big change because like now like I'm the primary back though. So like now I gotta like now the team relies on me.
Yeah.
So it was, you know, well, I went in there like, all right, bet. Like last year I didn't really like get that much shine
Yeah.
on varsity at my spot.
Yeah.
So now I was just like, you know, I came in there with a mindset of just taking over.
Yeah.
So, you know, that first game I think I had like 200 yards.
Yeah, you had 200 on the ground that time.
Yeah, like my
So-
first ever game.
So when you had that breakout game against Belleville, 200 yards, after that game happened, what was your did your confidence go through the roof, or you already think you had that already to do it?
Nah, actually, the scrimmage, I don't tell nobody this story a lot. Unless you my teammate, like you know this story.
I
We
know
went
you
against Orange. Like this is my first ever varsity running back touch for real. We went against Orange. Oh well, we went against Orange. First ever varsity touch. Like I'm talking about like off the boat. It was a jet sweep. I got the jet sweep. I'm not even looking for real. I'm just trying to go out. Like I'm just trying to literally go out like outside. And what was in my head was like, don't go outside. Don't go outside. Cause Henry, he would always say, yo, varsity's not always outside. Like it's not the choose no more.
Right.
I'm going outside. I ain't listen. My teammate missed the block and I got popped. Like I got
I
hit.
remember that.
Like
He got ripped.
I fell so
He got-
so hard. I'm in the air. I'm like, shit. I'm like, dang, like
So you think that one play right there made
one
you?
play
That was a
made
welcome
me-
to the varsity.
yes,
that was
yes,
y'all was
yes.
welcome to varsity right
And
there.
after
Okay.
that, I never got hit that hard ever in my life.
Right.
Like now I know how to like
Right.
get off that. But I feel like that linebacker, he changed Justin Griffin.
Mm. He made you who you were.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was number 0 from Orange. Small. He was a small back.
Yeah.
A small backer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange. Shout out to him. He changed my life completely.
So your junior, so you had 1,000-yard season your sophomore year, right? Next year, or I'm sorry, sophomore year, spring, you do track. You come out and do track.
Yeah, for
The first time ever.
For the first time
Your
ever.
first time ever running track. You never did it before. And I got to say, y'all, when he first got on the track, I knew he was fast, but I didn't know he was this fast. So steps on the track. Then we had a dual meet. He runs a 10.9. He ran the 10.9. I was like, okay, yeah, we got something here. And, you know, track was something that you never even thought that you would be this good at. But
Oh yeah, never in my life.
when did you realize that, all right, this might be another sport that I can excel in? When did you really, really realize? What meet was it that you was like, all
sophomore
right,
year states.
state
Sectionals. Sophomore meet sectionals.
Touche.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I knew I was that.
When you ran the 10.8.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
10.8 just. That was when you arrived.
I
When
was
you,
like, okay.
you got something with this.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like, damn, I didn't know I was that fast myself.
Yeah. So and then your sophomore year, that same year, you had a breakout season in football, and then you had a breakout year in track. You had 2 breakout seasons in 1 year. Had 1,000 yards in track. I mean, he had 1,000 yards in football, and you ran a 10.8 as a sophomore in track.
Yeah.
and you made it all the way to meet the champions, which he'll be running in tomorrow. So stay tuned to that too.
Of course.
3 years in a row. Only him and Luis Peralta. Shout out to Luis. Only him and Luis Peralta has done that in history 3 times. And for outdoor, not indoor. Outdoor 3 times. He's a qualifier. So check him out tomorrow. You ran that, and then after that, this is what we call the money season.
Yeah, junior year is always the money season.
Junior
That's when
year.
everybody come out. Like, you gotta start.
You come out, football season, you're doing your thing, and tell me your mindset from sophomore year to junior year. Like, once junior football season came around, what was your mindset then? Since you already got all the confidence, like, tell me.
My mindset going into my junior year, it's just like, I bet like now, like I'm very comfortable with the speed. So I'm not gonna lie, I would just tell myself like, yeah, it's up now. Like, I got it now. So it's just like anybody that's literally in my way is just up for you. So it's just like I was in there, it obviously came with the work. Like, I was working every day, obviously now still.
Mm-hmm.
I went in there with a mindset of just going crazy. Like, I knew that I had a,
Did the game feel slower? Did it slow down?
Yeah.
Like when you,
Of course. Like,
when we
it slowed down fast.
when we stepped on that field, when you stepped on that field, when we took the field for Hackensack, junior year,
Yeah.
304, school record. We're gonna walk you back to that game real quick. When you first, I watched how you ran that ball that game, and every drive we had, your confidence got better and better and better and better as the game progressed. Next thing you know, you broke for 20, right? Because at first, the first quarter, it was on you.
No, yeah.
Right?
Of course.
But then, like, you started getting more acclimated with the speed. You're like, all right, well, I could outrun all these guys.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't know that. They didn't know that you was going to end up doing that. But you got the confidence as the game progressed.
Of course.
Second quarter, you bust out for a 45-yarder. Next thing you know, you go for a 60-yarder. Then you go for 80.
Yeah,
right?
I was just up there.
He really scored like 5 times that game. They called 2 back.
Yeah.
So ain't no
think
telling
I
what that
had-
game. You probably would have had like 400-some yards after that game was over.
Yeah,
But,
I had 304 yards and 3 touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown.
oh, yeah, I forgot. One passing touchdown, too. Yep.
Touchdown. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even score till the second half.
You didn't. But when he started scoring. Then the next game had 285. Then the next game, another 200. Then the next game, another 200.
Yeah,
So
I was wild.
it was a build-up to everything that he had worked already for. You know what I mean? So he took the time out for himself to go and do what he had to do. Yeah. He took the time out to do what he had to do to put that work in, right? So junior year, you end up with, 1,600 and some yards? Finished 9th in the state in rushing yards.
It really would have been about 2,000.
Yeah.
Like, remember the T-Net game, 2 of my touchdowns got called back.
Yeah.
I would have broke the record again.
200, you already had broke your record again. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
You did what you had to do junior year, senior year, right? Everybody know who Just Griffin is now. You go into senior year, you already made it to meet the champions again in track. So just a background. 1,000-yard season sophomore year, meet a champion sophomore year. 1,000-yard season again, almost 2,000-yard season again junior year, meet the champions again for track again. Senior year, everybody know who you are already now. So you already have that name. Everybody know who you are. Everybody looking up to you. All the kids know you. And all the teams know you more specifically.
Yeah, that's where I want to talk about too.
Yeah.
Like,
senior year.
senior year, I really went in there like, all right, I gotta do other things for like my teammates now. Like, now that I'm known a lot, like I gotta really like do something different. So, my head, I was just like, all right, bet, like let me block more, let me catch the ball more, let me catch stuff more, stuff. So I feel like I had to just go out there my senior year, because like if a team put 9 in the box every game, it's just there's nothing much I could do about that now.
But play ball.
Yeah, so it's just like, it was a game versus Nutley. It was stacking like crazy. So I'm like, yo, Pops. Well, in football, he said, just call him coach. So I'm like, yo, coach. I'm like, put Eddie out running back and then put me out fullback. I was blocking that whole game. Like, I was just blocking. So I had to really just change up my whole game, And obviously still do what's best for me too, obviously, rushing wise and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, my senior year was definitely like how am I gonna adjust to a different game now? Like if I got another type of, you know, swag to my game and stuff. So, you know, I had to just adjust that whole year.
Yeah. Yeah. And you ended the season with like 700 and some change.
Yeah.
You still got first team all county in that. Track, fast forward this year. First team all county 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row for track, 2 years in a row for football. Man, it's a lot of stuff to cover right now. Because then after your senior year, you go into track winter, which I think is his best season thus far, honestly. Broke the indoor 55-meter school record for the school. Won a state title as a track athlete. He's walking out of high school with a ring. I know he's mad because it wasn't for football, but he's adding on to his legacy of, you know, who he is now. And, you know, tell me about the track season real quick, indoor real quick. How did you feel about track? Indoor?
It was definitely like a new environment. You know, I never ran the 60 meters ever in my life, but throughout the whole season, like every single meet, I'm just like, my time's just dropping. So I'm like, hold on, like, I'm like cooking this, you know? And then we was literally flowing. Like we were just balling that whole season. Literally. That whole season we were just balling. First year ever, leagues, counties, sectionals,
Meter champions, nationals.
Yeah.
We did all of that.
Yeah.
Within a 3-month span, we did all of that. And I gotta say, man, I gotta give credit to Jeremy, Josh Miller, and Justin, because those are my three hitters, man. They locked in. You know, we were more focused and locked in than ever. And you did big things, man. You did great for yourself. You did great for your career. Fast forward now, we in spring track, last track meet of his actual career tomorrow. And it's gonna be all over after that. So there's a segment of the podcast where I always ask the question, now what? So Justin, being that you're about to be a high school graduate and that you're about to be on your way to doing big things at Monmouth University, shout out to Monmouth. The question is, now what?
Well, now that I'm done with, you know, high school football, almost done with track, now I gotta go to college and just do the same thing all over again. Cause I'm telling y'all now, like I'm going pro. Like that's just a must. Like I will be going pro. And once I go to college, like it's a whole different game now. Like I'm not playing with nobody, no friends at all. Like on that field, nah. Off the field, yeah, of course, I'm a great guy to be around. But I gotta, you know, a focus that I gotta go get it.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm trying to be a true freshman.
True freshman.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a true freshman, All-American. Like I'm trying to do all that stuff. So that's my, you know, that's what I'm gonna do, for sure.
Listen, y'all just watched another episode of the Now What podcast. We are here. We're here to stay. My man.
We low-key missed out on one thing.
What? Tell me.
You can't forget that I was right behind Iron Craighead.
Oh.
And I was mad that I didn't catch him. Like, I never even told nobody that.
You still mad at
I'm actually aggravated, bro.
Yeah, so Justin finished his career as the #2 all-time leading rusher in Passaic history in football. And also in the 100-meter dash, he's #2 right now in history. But tomorrow, he's trying to look to break that record. So we putting that right there.
I was aggravated.
So
I ain't getting into football, you know. I mean, 5,000 yards, 3,000 yards, that's a big difference. Bro.
Yeah. But hey,
I'm right there. Well, who? It was
Robert East. Robert East. Shout out to Rob. Listen, man, you got to do what you got to do, man, to do what you want to do to be great. He's doing his thing. He still got tomorrow to see what he gonna do. But yo, good luck to all your endeavors.
Thank you.
You already know it's all love.
Speedy Trot for life.
Speedy Trot for life, baby.
Man.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Ooh.